You have the books, but no time. You want to grow, but your mind is stuck in traffic. And when it's time to speak, you go blank or play small.
That is not failure. That is mental overload. And Smart Speakers Academy was built to fix that. I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach, and I help you master 3 allied skills: smart reading, smart thinking, and smart speaking.
Because confidence is built on competency, and when you read smart, you unlock speed of thoughts to become the smartest person in any room.
Click the link you can see to unlock the smarter version of you. Of course, because when you read smart, you think smart, and when you think smart, you speak like a smart leader. This is your time. Let's build the smarter version of you. This is the Smart World. Stop fixing your bookshelves. Start fixing your books system. Hello and welcome to the Smart Shot Break Series, and yes, it is our last live for the year. Yeah, hopefully. You are welcome, and I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach. I help you master confidence, smartness, smart reading, smart thinking, smart speaking. It's been amazing going live here on YouTube for months now, every day, Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m. And it's been good having you here. But this is our last live for the year. And then we're going to show up again, begin again by next year, by 5th of January. But no hard feelings. You're still here. You're still keeping our content here and there on YouTube all through the year, all year round. Yeah. And today's conversation is you need to stop fixing your bookshelf. Fix your books system. This Smart Short Break series happens Mondays to Fridays at 1 p.m., Saturdays at 7 p.m., just in case somebody's asking. Now, today's conversation, I want you to picture these clearly. A beautifully well-arranged bookshelf, on an average, at least 8 out of 10 busy professionals from my research have a beautifully placed bookshelf, looking nice, looking poppy, color-coded here and there, carefully stacked titles, beautiful books that they love, they just put them and get them there, books they respect, books you intend to read, and yet these books have remained untouched. For some people, months. Maybe for you, years. Today's message is simple but uncomfortable. Your problem is not your bookshelf. Your problem is your books system. If you know a professional who is in this space as you are, who may have books or shelves full of books unread, then share this live with that person now. Right away. Share this live with that person right now. And tell the person to join this conversation, because I want you to stop the focus on your bookshelf. Your bookshelf is not the problem. The problem is your books system. And until you fix the system, rearranging shelves will never turn into reading. You see, busy professionals don't fail at reading because they don't care. No. They fail because on appearance, it looks good. They fail because they focus on the appearance of their bookshelf instead of access. How do you access those books looking beautifully placed on the bookshelf? Can we stop the beautiful bookshelves for building, color-coded? Some people even make sure it's doing too much with the colors and the space, or in their room or in their home, but they fail to build a system of access. Access, I've said it before, that books on your bookshelf never equates to wisdom. And these people keep failing because they focus on appearance instead of access. Today we're going to uncover why fixing your bookshelf feels productive, but changing into fixing your book system is what you need. Number 2, I'll show you what a broken book system looks like. Because someone is now asking, which one is fixed my book system? Is it broken? I'll show you what a broken book system looks like. And then I'll show you why smart professionals fall into the trap of having bookshelves but not having a fixed book system. And then, of course, how do you now fix your books and your book system firmly and permanently? That's the conversation for today. Again, do not be on this live again. It is prohibited for you to be on this live alone. Go and share that with somebody. The people you know that they have bought books again for 2026, yet they've not planned it. They don't have a book system on how to read those books. Go and call them to join this live. Now, we're going to be using 2 acronyms. I love to use acronyms a lot. If you're just meeting me, hello, I love to use acronyms a lot. So today I'm going to be using 2 acronyms, STOP and FIX. STOP is for you to stop that whole system of getting books and not getting books systems fixed. Number 2, and then I'll show you the real solution with the acronym FIX. So let's just stop first of all. S, stop. Stop rearranging shelves instead of rearranging reading. Listen, if you have shelves full of unread books, what you need to start doing is stop rearranging those shelves. The year is ending. And I know that part of your end of year checklist is to go through your bookshelf, rearrange it, and tell yourself, okay, now let me bring that management books forward. Let me put inside antenatal books or postpartum books. Since my children are now up to 4, I don't really need all those books. You're now rearranging shelves. Stop it. You need to stop it. Rearranging shelves, rearranging books, there's something it does to the brain. It gives your brain a sense of progress. It's the same feeling you have. There's a dopamine released when you go buy books. It's the same dopamine that you have when you begin to rearrange your bookshelves. You feel like, I'm productive. It feels productive. It looks intentional, in fact. But guess what? To your brain, it is a displacement activity. Yes, your brain gets the dopamine from organizing without doing the harder work of reading. So guess what? The habit never forms. The habit never forms. So you need to actually walk away from that place where you are thinking and focusing on one thing. What are you focusing on? All your focus is, yes, my bookshelf, my bookshelf, my bookshelf. That rearranging bookshelf never gives you the habit of reading. So stop it. Number 2, what should you stop? Stop buying more books to feel like a reader. I know that this is hard for you to take it. It's a hard pill for a professional to take it. My wife is telling me to stop buying books. I need to buy books. They say we should buy books. Listen, buying books feels hopeful. Every time you buy books, it feels hopeful. But you know what? Accumulation is not consumption. Write it down. Accumulation is not consumption. So every new purchase will increase the pressure you're already feeling. You're already pressurized by the sight of shelves full of unread books. So when you keep accumulating, it's not the same as consuming those books. What the accumulation will leave for you is pressure. What is relief for you is guilt. What is relief for you is overwhelm. Soon, the shelf will become a silent reminder of what you haven't done. And when that keeps happening, it will leave you in a place of horrible reading trauma. And the next thing, you don't want to read anything. So stop buying books that you're not going to read. Stop buying books. Stop letting the purchase of books, the accumulation of books, feel like you're a reader. It is not the accumulation of books that make you a reader, it is the consumption of those books. So stop buying books. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy books anymore. I'm saying that you are focused on fixing your bookshelf. Can we move away? Can we come closer to fixing your reading system? Can we set a law and a rule and a system for reading the books that we buy? For getting those books on our bookshelves read before we buy them. The next thing you need to stop over planning your reading life. Dear busy professional, come closer. Are you over planning your reading life? Reading schedules, monthly goals, ambitious target, unachievable ones. See, for a busy brain, all these over planning, it will definitely create resistance. Because your brain doesn't respond well to complex entry points. You have left reading for years. You have left reading for decades. Now you want to come back and what you're setting up is complex entry points. You want to carry why you act the way you do. But it's a lie. And you tell yourself, this is when I read this book. Or 5 a.m. club. I'm looking at you. You see what I'm looking at you? I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you because your brain will not respond. Trust me, this is what I do. I'm called to help busy professionals master confidence, smartness through smart reading, smart thinking, smart reading. So the first part of my work is smart reading. And of course, smart reading has to do with the brain. So if when it comes to neurological science, when it comes to reading as a busy professional, trust me, I have learned the game. I'm a master here. And I can tell you the truth. Anytime you want to get back on something you have left, especially when that's with your brain, entry points will kill it. Complex entry points will kill it. If starting ever feels heavy, guess what? Avoidance will win. Now, in the book readers booth, book readers always come to me, or maybe just the way tomorrow is our induction webinar. Yeah! Oh! Book readers of 2026, just get ready. Returning book readers, I see you. Hello to you all. And the new book readers, you're welcome. You're welcome to the place where you should have been since. And if you want to join us now, because the door shuts tomorrow. By the time we enter induction webinar, 5:59 p.m. tomorrow, 6 p.m. is induction webinar tomorrow. You will not be able to join us again. The door gets shut to 2027. Please. If you want to join in, don't wait till that tomorrow. The rush may be too much for us, and we don't want that to happen. We want to get you seated and settled in so that you can get all the materials that you need. You get your 11 in 1 bundle, you get a schedule that will work for what I'll set up for you, that will work for all of us. And then the festivity kicks off really next week. We don't want all of the razzmatazz, please. So get yourself in, or you have to wait 27. And I know that your reading goals cannot wait another year. Anyway, back to what I wanted to say. Now, book readers, each time they come in, part of what we try, the system we build is a system of simplicity at entry point. Do you know why? We try to make it feel so light that your brain cannot avoid reading. As light as possible. So we never, yes, that's why I say we're not a book club. So we're not on a journey of everybody read one book, let us go and do one thing together. No. You pick your book of choice. And we give you a system for picking your book of choice at the level where you are. Curate a simple entry point with you. That's one thing we do. I personally will curate a simple entry point with you. And that's why you see people coming to the book readers and they say, I've never finished a book in years, but I've been doing a book a week. As a busy professional, a busy mom, wife, business person, impact maker, I'm doing a book a week. Stresslessly. Why? Low resistance. The brain cannot resist it. We take away the resistance by making entry point as easy as possible. But here's what I see most professionals do. This Christmas now, they will start saying, you know what, this holiday I'm going to read Atomic Habits. Have you seen the volume of Atomic Habits? You that have not finished one book for the past how many years? And I'm not coming for you, right? No. All right, the next thing you need to stop if you want to fix your book system and not just fix your bookshelf, you need to stop postponing with next year. I think it was this week, it was Wednesday, when I talked about what I will start next year does to you. Very bad. You need to go and catch that video. Warning. I will start next year is damaging your brain. I explained a whole lot about that whole system and what goes around this. I'll stop next year. But you see, as a busy professional, stop it. If you know that 2026 you want to read, get into the book readers booth right now. Use the information you can see on the screen and start working your journey now. We will not start in 2026. We are starting now. Now. Remember, we're starting with the most simple entry points to reading. I've done this for years. I've helped other busy professionals do it for years. So we have proven results. I can tell you, we never begin with complex entry. You need to stop postponing your next year. I will read when life slows down. It will never happen. Hello, busy professional. It will never stop. It will never slow down. I'll start in January. January is the kind of pressure January comes with. You don't want to have that plan. I'll fix it next year. That next year never comes. And the sad part is that every time you delay, you train your brain. You train your brain. There's a message you're passing to your brain. The first message you're passing to your brain is that reading is optional. The second message you're passing to your brain is reading is stressful. That's the message. The next message you're passing to your brain is reading can wait. So you're telling your brain that this thing is not now. Let's move it forward. We're not ready. And these habits weaken the whole job. If you've ever reorganized your bookshelf, instead of reading? Type in the comment section for me, it is I. Type in the comment section for me, it is I. And let me show you why this keeps happening. I want to show you why smart professionals fall into this. You know why? Smart professionals like you love systems. But you see, without guidance, you will build a surface system. And the surface system will look like this. You build a bookshelf. And the truth is that bookshelves organize books, but they don't organize behaviors. I want to say that again. Bookshelves, I beg your pardon. Your bookshelf will organize your books, but it will not organize your behavior. Reading any book has to do with the behavior, not an arranged bookshelf. Your brain needs easy access. Your brain needs low friction. Your brain needs repetition. Your brain needs a reward. 4 things. And this is how to actually work towards fixing a book system. Easy access. Pick one simple book. You know, one of the books I always recommend when people come to me and say, I don't know where to pick my journey from, I recommend my book From Tech Binging to Book Binging. Number 1, that book is not more than 70 pages. I have a law. You cannot pick your reading back with anything more than 70 pages. I don't care if you're on holiday in Honolulu or not. So long as you want to pick up your reading, do not go close to a book more than 70 pages. Because we're trying to build easy access. Then the next thing is low friction. So we find a book that is so for instance, if you're already someone who part of what the behavior that stopped your reading, remember I said, don't just fix bookshelf, fix behavior. Now, if part of the behavior you're struggling with is tech binging, then I want to give you a soft copy book in that your phone. A book that is in that your phone. So that low friction is ensured. There's no stress when you want to pick the book. There's no stress. It's there. The next thing is repetition. So in the book readers book, for instance, there's a repetition system of reading a book a day, a book a week, all year round, every day. When we read even on Christmas Day, yes, don't bother, don't think about us. We don't need more than 15 minutes to do that. And there's no way that as the book reader has become since January, we will not connect with their books because it's Christmas. Like, really? What is Christmas without reading? A day without reading is a wasted day, Christmas Day or not. And then the 4th thing is reward. Part of what we built in the book bingers group is a weekly reward system. We reward book bingers. This time last week, yeah, it was our award night. Interestingly, book bingers were amazed. The way our reward system worked, you don't even know you are being watched until the end of the week. And you now see lists. You now look at, and one of the things that book bingers look forward to is that reward that comes in every week. Because, listen, your bookshelf is very easy to do. When you see your book reading, it's a lot. And so in the book industry, we see that a lot of effort that you put in. We recognize it and we reward you for it. Now, how do you fix or build a real book system? Let's talk about it. Using the acronym FIX. And I told you I love to use acronyms a lot. A book system is not about shelves. A book system is about flow. That's why I said that's your bookshelf. Stop fixing it. Let's fix your flow. Let's fix your flow. Let's fix your behavior. How does it work? F. So we're using the acronym FIX. F. Friction reduction. How easy is it for you to start this book every day? How can you start it? What's the easiest way to read this book every day? Is your book at your arm's reach? One of the things I say to book readers is, why is there not a book in your bag? Why? Why aren't there books in your cart? Book readers know that when you pick a book for a week, that book is your companion everywhere you go. No MTN, everywhere you go. Books must be within your arm's reach, not just your phone. And if your phone is anything that can be at your arm's reach, have your books inside your phone. So that way, low friction. No friction, no decision required. You just collect your phone, it's just no decision required. Because guess what? Less friction equals more consistency. Write it down. less friction equals more consistency. So if you want to fix your book system, you must reduce friction. Take it away, reduce it, take it away. As much as possible, take it away. Because less friction equals more consistency. Intentional placement. See, books belong where lives happen. Do you know what most of us have done? We have our books in one bookshelf inside our study, and that place nobody goes there, we lock it. You don't have a 5-minute window inside your bookshelf, inside your book, your study room. You don't have a 10 minutes inside your study room. Books don't belong where it's as if people are, nobody's living there. So keep your book where life begins, where life happens. By your bedside, by your work bag, by your office desk, in your car. See, when books move closer, reading increases naturally. When books move closer, reading increases naturally. So it becomes more natural to increase your reading because your books are now closer to you. So move your books closer. Intentionally place it. Now there's a principle I teach book bingers, the in your face, in your space principle. So I say to them that, you see this book binging journey, it's a thing of in your face and in your space. Let it be that within your space, there's something, everything is screaming book binging. Within your face, everything is screaming book binging. Within your, it's everywhere. Because when books move closer, reading increases naturally. Naturally. If you have younger kids, you can relate. You can relate that once you have a home where books are, even the ones that cannot literally read yet, they will go and pick a book, sit down, and they say, Mommy, I'm reading. Same thing should happen to you as an adult. You want to fix your book system. Number one, friction should be reduced. Number two, intentionally place. Intentionally place. X. Now we're using the acronym FIX, right? X. Expand through rhythm, not willpower. I'm going to emphasize this again. Rhythm, not willpower. Rhythm, not willpower. Create a rhythm that works. Don't say, no, I'll just wake up tomorrow. I know myself, I'll wake up and I'll read. No, that doesn't work. Even me, as a book binger, even the one who has created the inner circle called the book bingers work, I don't work on willpower. No. I work with rhythm. So what does rhythm look like? Same time. So at a particular time I read it. Same cue. See, let me talk about same time. The truth is, even when maybe something happens and you misstart your time, your brain has made it a routine such that somewhere before that day ends, you find a way to fix it. Same time. Same cue. What's your cue? Is it after your study time in the morning? Is it after lunch? Is it during your break time? So once it's break time, your brain just says, okay, break reading. Is it during your tea break reading? Is it before you sleep? Read bedtime. You must click it. And then same calm action. Maybe for you, your calm action will be to take 2 minutes away from your phone before you read, or to sit and breathe before you read. So that's something that calms you down before you now get into the work of reading. The truth is that reading becomes automatic when you build a rhythm around it and not depend on willpower. You need to build a rhythm so you don't negotiate with your reading, you just show up. We don't need you to negotiate, we need you to show up. What you need, if you want to fix your reading system, fix your book system, not just your bookshelf, is to find a way to show up, not a way to negotiate. Now, when you fix your reading system, everything changes. Reading begins to feel lighter. That's what happens. Guilt disappears. All of that guilt that comes towards the end of the year, oh, I didn't read my book, oh, I didn't achieve this, all of that walks away. Confidence begins to return. That's the good news. Momentum begins to build up. And then you begin to stop fixing your bookshelf, which is the problem. And you now start finishing books. And if this is you, you've had months of fixing bookshelves and not fixing books, then the book bingers will teach your place. It's exactly why we created it. It's not about owning books. It's about having a protected reading system. A protected reading system will have a daily rhythm, a community accountability, like what we have in the book bingers group. We have calm consistency. We have zero guilt. You hear from me every day, you hear from me every week. It's not a cumbersome stuff. It's not a place where we are required to perform. It's a place where all we need from you is practice. If you are tired of fixing your bookshelves and you want to start finishing books, then get into the book industry. If this made a lot of sense to you, and I want you, so much light. Oh, so really can be this easy. Then you need to get into the book industry. Oh, so sorry about that. I had a little bit of a break. Now, if what you just heard has been a blessing to you, then you want to join the book industry right away. Like, join it. If you don't join now, you have to wait till 2027. And we will not admit any new person to 2027 because the truth is you won't be able to catch up. After the election webinar, we just know there's a lot to be able to do and you'll not be able to catch up, right? And for those who've been there, we've already been doing a little bit of work here and then prepping them to know what is coming, right? And it's not something that you can catch up with if you miss even as little as the adoption webinar. So you're not going to be joining us if you miss it. So I hope that this was a blessing to you. Let me know in the comment section. Have you been able to know how to fix your book system and not just your bookshelves? Thank you for joining me today on this last webinar for 2025. You'll be seeing me live again on January 5th, 2026. By God's grace. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you on January 5th, 2026. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. We keep sharing content every day, of course, all year round. And then follow us on all our social media platforms at the Smart Speakers Academy on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and you keep getting value from everything that we do. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you. Put your questions in the comment section if you have any. Reach out to me via email. Just send me an email to thesmartspeakersacademy@gmail.com or send a WhatsApp message to any of the numbers you can see on the screen. And let's continue the conversation there. If reading has been a burden for you and you're looking for a way to build a proper book system, let's talk. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you on January 5th. This is the Smart.
You have the books, but no time. You want to grow, but your mind is stuck in traffic. And when it's time to speak, you go blank or play small.
That is not failure. That is mental overload. And Smart Speakers Academy was built to fix that. I am Leslie Grace, the confidence coach, and I help you master 3 allied skills: smart reading, smart thinking, and smart speaking.
Because confidence is built on competency. And when you read smart, you unlock speed of thoughts to become the smartest person in any room.
Click the link you can see to unlock the smarter version of you. Of course, because when you read smart, you think smart. And when you think smart, you speak like a smart leader. This is your time. Let's build the smarter version of you. This is the Smart World.